Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back for episode 5, Wheaton's Road Back to Sullivan University. This episode, really just a catch-up video, let you guys know how I'm doing. Really not much else I had planned to talk about. I'll talk about some things that happened at the end of the week. That's about it. Try to make this one as short as possible. And it'll probably be, you'll probably be seeing 4 and 5 a little bit behind. I'm probably not going to upload those until at least tomorrow, which will be the 2nd. It'll be a Sunday. I have the whole day off, so I can actually upload them and let them sit. So, but first things first. Week 1 at work is completely officially done. I went in, I had work from 7 to what was supposed to be 11, but ended up being around 10:30, 10:45 today. Or no, 10:15, 10:30? Yeah, something like that. I got out early. And it wasn't hard today. Definitely today was an easier day. They didn't really have me doing what I normally do on the scale. I was just kind of a runner like I was in my last job when I worked there. I was kind of a runner. Went and grabbed boxes for those who needed it. Made sure there were enough boxes on the line. Just took carts and moved them out of the way. Stuff like that. Just pretty easy day to day. Then I had a company picnic. After that, I got home and I popped some food in the oven, and I got a text from my aunt that said, "Hey, you're invited to the company picnic. You just got there after RSVP. RSVP was done, so you're still invited." So I went. It was in my at my town park. Ow, sorry, scab. But I had went up there. I saw my 2 or 3-year-old cousin there today, Isaiah. The only other boy in my family that is my generation, I guess. My generation in, not in like actual age, but in like that stage of the family. My grandpa's only other male grandchild, his only other grandson, but it is through my aunt, so it's not full. It's not like he can't pass on the name or anything. I'm currently the only one in my family that I know of that can pass on our family name, which is pretty cool, actually. But no, I saw him today. Got to hang out with him a little bit. I haven't seen him in a while. That's my dad. Back there. There. That's my dad. Got to see Olivia, my 1 or 2-month-old daughter, or cousin. Daughter of my aunt. Yeah, cousin. I was trying to think of what it was called, if it was the daughter of my aunt. It was a cousin. Hung out with my grandma and grandpa a little bit. My grandpa works at the same place I do. Really, I mean, it was just a little kind of carnival type thing for the kids, and there's food for the parents and ice cream, and they had a raffle. I didn't win anything. 2 years in a row I didn't win anything, because I worked there at this time last year, and I got invited to the picnic last time through RSVP, but this time I just came so close to the picnic they didn't ask me if I wanted to go. So yeah, today too exciting. I think last one I did was Thursday night after I got home. Not much has happened in my personal life since that last video. But what can you do? I live a boring life. Work, a lot of work, and it's really all I do. I get tomorrow off, which is actually good. Sleep in and all that. Oh, tonight I'm gonna go over to my grandma and grandpa's, and I'm gonna watch the Ronda Rousey fight tonight. Go Ronda. Shout out to you. You'll never see this, but still, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. That is another thing that happened is yesterday. Got on Facebook, and it was around, I think it was like 8:30. I got on Facebook. I was playing some League, and I think I was either waiting for a game to load up or I was just getting out of a game, and I went to go went to go on Facebook just to check out what was going on, and I saw a picture on one of the wrestling pages that I follow of it was a picture of Roddy Piper. For those of you who don't know, he's a huge influence. Kind of the one who made me as good with words and as good at speaking as I can be. Like, when I do these, I'm not great because I'm tired or I'm out of it or whatever, but this is just when I sit down and I honestly just talk to somebody, I'm usually pretty good with words and I'm pretty quick on the draw. But definitely I think he was one of the first influences for that for me, was him being so quick-witted and him being so just the personality he had was great. He's a big influence on me, and I saw a picture of him, and it said on the bottom of it, it was somebody had made a meme out of it, and that somebody had put R.I.P. Hot Rod. So I was like, oh, no. I'm like, he doesn't seem that old. He's like, that's got to be a fake story, or somebody misheard something or misunderstood something. And as I continued to scroll, I found more and more stories, and come to find out that it is true. Roddy Piper passed away at 61 yesterday, died of a heart attack in his sleep, and I'm still pretty down about it. I was devastated yesterday to hear about that, just because professional wrestling is a big part of my life. It always has been. My dad and my grandpa kind of make the joke that I've been watching professional wrestling since the Monday after I came home from the hospital, and it's just been a big part of my life, my whole life. And the fact that somebody I didn't necessarily grow up watching, but that still, as I was growing up, was still he still had his part. And then later, come to find out, when I actually started digging into some of the history and I started learning some of the stuff that my dad, grew up with and stuff like that, I have actually, Thursday night after I did this, I sat down and I watched this Born of Controversy, the Roddy Piper story. I sat down and I watched this Thursday night, and it always puts me in a good mood, because it's kind of, he talks about how he had it really, really rough as a kid, and he moved away from home really young, and
these are your clothes.
Okay.
down there for a week.
Okay, I will fold them and put them more. I will clean up. Sorry, clean clothes. And there's a bit of a mess on the floor. What can you do? But like I was saying, it always puts me in a good mood because he talks about he moved away from home really young and he was kind of on his own. So he got into professional wrestling, and that's what kind of saved his life. That's what kind of kept him from, turning to a life of crime or, just dying out in the street because he didn't have anywhere else to go. And then he talks about all the great times he had with it, and it's a really good story. And for the past couple of years since I've watched it, it's put me in a good mood, and it's always been a good way to uplift me. And it just kind of sucks that I just watched that, and then come to find out, I think it was the next day he passed away. So I mean, it kind of sucks, but he'll be remembered and he'll be loved by the community for forever. I'm gonna say my piece. Hot Rod, I love you, man. You're a great influence on me, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've taught me and everything that you've introduced me to. So thank you so much. I love you. I hope you're wherever you want to be, man. It's for me. It's hard when something like that happens. You see legends of the industry die, and it takes a piece out of you. It takes a chunk out of you, especially when it's someone you really liked and someone you really admired. So yeah, that definitely hit hard, but still, I'm still okay. I mean, it didn't affect me as bad as someone who knew him personally, or his family or his friends or anything. It hit me hard because he had been a big influence on my life, and he'd been a big role model for me. So other than that, really nothing new, no news. Probably keep doing this I'm gonna keep doing this, but I'll probably do this every couple of days instead of every day. My plan was originally to do it every day, but sometimes I just don't have the time, or sometimes I'm way too tired to sit down and talk to you guys about just my day. I'm not gonna put 300 and some videos up for in between now and the year, a year from now, when I'd be going back to school. Hopefully sooner. But I'm not that big-headed to think you guys would sit and watch 300 videos of me just sitting and talking to a computer. So I'll probably do these every couple of days and keep you guys informed on the stuff that's going on in my life, and new friends I make, new ventures I get into, and any new update with the school or my job or my life in general. Other than that, really, guys, I ain't got much. It's about that time, so it's time for me to sign off, and I guess I'll see you guys when I see you, and peace out.